What's up? It's your boy, the Knologist. We're doing another episode of OSRS, AFK, and Code Study Sesh. Yeah, so we got through the other lesson. We're now going through collections and singletons, which is what we will be doing here. So let me make a section for this. It's called collections and singletons. And if you guys are wondering, I'm not on my phone. This is a tablet. I'm just writing notes. Cause I only want to study stuff one time. It's not about speed. Don't get it twisted. Productivity is good, but productivity at the cost of not retaining any information is equally as bad as not studying at all. Cause you're gonna get it in the moment and then forget it and then have to relearn it, which is completely stupid. It doesn't compound. The way I like to study is I want my knowledge to compound. It's got to stack on top of each other. So that way when I go from this subject to this subject, I don't start from here, I start from here. And then when I learn a new subject, I start from here. Because all that knowledge compounds. And that's why I take these elaborate notes, which is what I'll show you. I'll just do a quick recap because you guys haven't seen my notes in a while. And a lot of people are a big fan of the way I do notes. So one sec, let me just get some more steel bars. When I start to create when I create my Discord channel, I think once I hit 1,000 subs, I'll make a Discord. And then basically I will post these notes in my Discord. So it's gonna look kind of like this. This is just for this, but we go through storage, goose migrations, architecture, servers, routing, and we go through all the other things like what's a migration, database review, SQLC, how to use that. So as we keep going through, I'm just going to keep adding more and more notes. Currently we're on collections and singletons, and that's kind of where we're at right now. So not all backend APIs are RESTful, but many are. As a backend developer, you'll need to know how to build RESTful APIs. So yeah, I'll put important. Important as a backend dev. It's like I gotta turn my AC on though, because I'm getting fucking hot. I put the oven on and shit, made some chicken fries because I need to get my protein up. But one sec, stare at the screen. All right, let's get back to it. We're gonna check these. We're gonna check out the bank, get some more of these. Pretty much by the time I'm done, these 9,000, I'm gonna be fucking at 16 mil worth of like cannonballs. I think there was near 8 mil before. I got like 7.5 mil. So I spent all of it on cannonballs. And cannonballs basically double your money when you make them. So this is actually one of the legit money doubling methods. Collections of singletons, rest, conventional name all your endpoints after the resource. Conventional name all the endpoints after the resource that they represent. Yeah, I'm thinking. So the API will be named after the endpoints. It's conventional name your endpoints after the resource. That's why we use API post API chirps to create a new chirp instead of post API chirp. What? And for the name to be plural. Okay. This is gonna be post. Get request to collection of resources. It's conventional to use get request to the plural name, so that we're gonna get API chirps. Yep, get in post. To get a singleton, single instance of a resource. Single instance of the resource. which is the restful way to design an endpoint that returns a single user. Well, this is the singleton item, and then it would be get user ID technically. Get API, followed by the ID of the resource. So we get from the plural, get users, and then ID, the specific. So get the collection and then specific ID. So I think it's going to be this. Yeah, and I'm correct. The other one is collection singletons. What is the restful way to design an endpoint that returns all users? Get users. Makes sense. Okay, so get all chirps storage. Let's see. And then get chirp. So basically we're going to do group and then singleton. Collections versus singletons. Makes sense. We need a way to retrieve all the chirps from a database. We'll add sorting and filtering functionality, but you could think of this as a very basic version of an endpoint that might serve a timeline of chirps. Okay, add new query that retrieves all chirps in ascending order. By created at. I know how to do it in Laravel. I don't know how to do it in this. Well, I could even do it in SQL. It would be like get something from chirps where, and then created at ASC. I have this SQL handbook here too. I use this as well. It's by Alice Zhao. Pulling data from the database is a very important thing. Like, if anything, if you want to be at least at a basic level of software developer, I'd say go the full stack route, because now we're in positions where AI can kind of fill in the gaps for you. So I'd say if you want to get decently good, learn SQL, learn one front-end framework like React, TypeScript, fucking, could be Python, Django, whatever the fuck. Use one front-end framework. Could be vanilla JS. Could be JS views. Could be Vue, Angular. One front-end framework, one database, so one relational database. So it could be SQL, it could be Postgre, it could be what's it called, SQLite, MySQL, any of those. I'd say one NoSQL just for flexibility, so Firebase, Mongo, one of those. Middleware, so like, yeah, Node.js for backend, maybe Laravel. That's about it. Like if you know those things at a decent level, you can kind of fill in the gaps of knowledge with AI. Language wise, like I prefer, like I've worked with Laravel and Golang, so I don't mind using Golang either. It's a pretty good language. Python's good too. But when it comes to like concurrency architecture and things like that, those definitely play a factor, but at least for the basics, do those few things that I mentioned. So queries, chirps. Insert into chirp 1, name chirp 1. The only thing I don't know how to do is the goose part. Usage, okay. This one's going to be called Get All Chirps. Select, what's it called? Into chirps. So chirps is the table. I could even go here and check my DB. Let's go to PSQL. Connect to Chirpy. And I go this for database tables. Oh yeah, DT. This gets me my chirps table. So these are my different tables. So I got users and I got chirps. So select all from chirps where technically it's something like this, and then we'll just correct it with ChatGPT. So select all from this table where created at is in ascending order. Add new query that retrieves all chirps in ascending order, and that's pretty much what I'll do. Let's check this pocket guide. I might just do a read through of it. I might skim it one day. It would be order by ASC. Okay. So let's try that. Let's redo the query. The pocket guide's actually not bad. It's just that you have to know how to use it properly. I don't believe in just reading the book brainlessly. You kind of have to struggle a little bit. So I like to do it like this. Each command where created at. Just go straight to querying basics. You can do some crazy things with this, but it's not always about that. It might be grouped by created at. Order by, okay, so from chirps, order by, created at ASC. So from select star, from chirps, and how did I do it here? Did I just do it all in one line? No, I still use this method of vertical. Okay, so let's just follow the same convention. So get all the chirps, get all the entries from chirps table, order by ascending or descending. It was close. I'll take it. add new query that retrieves all the chips in ascending at, so I did that. The other thing I want to do is I want to check for what's the goose command. Okay, so it'd be name get chips many. So let me just take that, paste that in, done. Okay, so we'll keep it there for now. I just had to understand what I was doing because the other one had name delete all users exec, name create chirp one, and this is a many relationship, so you're trying to get everything as a collection, so this is a many to one relationship, where the other one was like 1 to 1. So we will take that. But I'll continue this lesson in the next video, so stay tuned. Peace. Like, comment, subscribe.